So, Marty, you have mentioned in other videos that the way to become a good product manager is to work close to one good product manager, right? I have had the luck of working with awesome product managers in old companies. In my last company, there was a director, my product director called Jeff. He had worked for Amazon and Microsoft, and you could see that he had another chip, right?
Yeah.
He knew what was going and how to work, right? So I learned a lot from him. But what happens with the other 99% of the product managers in Latin America that will never probably come close to a really good product lead? What advice can you give them to learn on their own, or how can they do it?
Yeah. You're absolutely right too, that this is actually very related to the problem we talked about earlier, Hector, where what if your manager has never done this before? And we talked about that. So yes, first of all, when people are looking for a new job and they contact me, I always tell them, don't worry so much about the company and what kind of product it is. Worry about who your manager will be. If you can find, like you had Jeff, that's what you want. If you can find somebody like that first of all knows what they're doing, and two, cares about you. Like, I'm guessing Jeff cared about you. He actually is like, Hector, I'm going to help you get better. If you put the work in, I will put the work in. And this is going to be great. That's what you're looking for. I don't care what the company was you worked at. I care that you had somebody like Jeff. That's the point. Now, we don't always have that. First of all, you may like the company you're working in. It might be a great setup, but your manager doesn't have these skills. And that's when we talk about, first of all, I do think there's a lot. I've written a lot. Other people have written a lot that can help you get better. But one way or another, you do need to, all of us are really in charge ultimately of our own career. And so we need to make sure we're getting those opportunities. Finding somebody who can help us is often really important. I remember actually, so I was an engineer for the first 10 years of my career, and I wanted to learn product because I was frustrated with the product managers. I wanted to learn product myself, and my manager, which was an engineering VP, couldn't help me because he said, I don't know product, but he arranged for a different person at our company to coach me on product. And he did. It took about 3 months for him to get me to the point where, I was an engineer. There are certain things I knew, but lots of things I didn't know. Many, many things I didn't know. So I had to learn them, and he helped me learn them. And in fact, he said I couldn't make a single decision for the team until after I demonstrated to him that I had learned these things. It started with visiting 30 different customers, 30. 15 in the US, 15 in Europe. But it was much more than that. I had to learn finance. I had to learn how marketing worked. I had to learn how the sales organization worked. I had to talk to the legal people about what are the things we can't do and why. So all these things I had to learn. But it wasn't, if somebody's willing to put in the effort, it takes about 3 months.